Hello everyone, Warren here again with the Peach State Prime channel. Um, First thing I want to say is if I sound a little hoarse or a little off, I said the word off wrong. Um, it's warming up here in Georgia, so naturally that means pollen's out, so, have a lot of fun there. But anyway, so I'm not sick, just allergies. So today we're actually at somewhere I've never been before, and that is Brandi's world famous hot dogs here in Marietta, Georgia. I've always heard great things about this place. Figured I'd give it a try today. Um, they have kind of a weird schedule. They're open 10 to 3 Monday through Friday, and that's it. And it's a cash only establishment. And so it's kind of one of those legendary places that you have to be there at the right time, at the right day to actually give it a shot. They have a small parking lot here. I was lucky to get a spot. It's only 10:55, and their parking lot's already almost full. So I'm glad I came earlier for again an earlier lunch. And for those kind of noticing a trend here, the last video I uploaded was of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile in Marietta, and today we're having hot dogs. It's just a coincidence. It's not an intentional trend, but kind of comical nonetheless. But again, the hot dogs here, so they've been open from what I saw online, and I'll put in the description a link to the article I found. But supposedly this started off as a Shell station, and then that sold hot dogs, and then became a hot dog shop in 1979 completely. And their hot dogs are supposedly a little spicy. They automatically come with chili and onions and mustard. I'm not a mustard fan, so I'm going to get them without mustard. And but again, it has a real following here in Marietta. And I've lived here since around 1991, and I've never been here, so I'm real excited to try this today. So hope you'll stick around. I know it is a small place in there with little seating, so I don't know how much talking I'll do in there, but I will definitely try to show off the atmosphere and of course the food, and definitely give you my review at the end. So stick around, and let's go have some hot dogs. Alright, so here we are from the outside. We've got Brandi's world famous hot dogs. And cash only. Show you the menu there.
Every time, I'm never gonna buy around the dog. So I don't feel like that's right. I don't know why. I know it's probably only a penny or two, but to me it's not right.
We have our chili dogs here. See, they are very red. Fries. Now, this is a sign of a good chili dog. When you end up wearing some of the chili from the chili dog, you know it's a good chili dog. All right, so that was Brandi's world famous hot dogs, again here in Marietta, Georgia. Again, I didn't do a lot of talking in there because, kind of close quarters and didn't want to disturb anyone too much. But those hot dogs were delicious. And when they say hot and spicy, they are spicy. I like spicy food. So I thoroughly enjoyed those hot dogs. And, of course, the chili. As you saw, didn't have any beans, which, of course, most hot dog chili does not. I'm one of those that prefers my chili light on the beans to no beans. I'm from Texas, so I like Texas chili. But anyways, the chili was great. The hot dogs were great. The fries were very good as well. They were some classic crinkle fries. Went in there and went up to the counter at first, and they said if you're eating here, you can order from the table, which I was not expecting. I was thinking it was just, walk in, place your order, and maybe they'd bring it to you. Maybe they'd call you your number, but no, unless you're getting it to go, they actually take your order at the table and bring you your food. Which was a pleasant surprise. And my waitress, even, small world here, had a t-shirt on from my church. So, that was pretty cool. But again, the food was delicious, highly recommended. It does get very crowded very fast. We're not even at the 12 o'clock lunch hour yet. It's still, it's only about 11:20. So, and it's already packed. Maybe someday I'll be able to bring my kids here, my wife, maybe a weekday, maybe over the summer when they don't have school and work. But if you're ever in the Marietta area, I would stop by and try one of these hot dogs. They are quite unique and good, especially, again, if you like that little bit of spiciness. Definitely recommend it. But you saw the seating situation in there. They do have some tables, which is where I sat. And then they also do have a bar you can sit at, or counter rather, kind of along the side. And then they did have some merchandise in there. They had some hats and t-shirts, which was pretty neat. Again, they are world famous, so might as well have the merchandise to show it. But it's a very cool retro building with a retro vibe. Prices were very good. I showed that pricing board in the video, and I think my meal only came out to about $11 with tip, so that wasn't bad. Or maybe I was before tip, but anyways, it wasn't bad, especially when you compare it to other counter service and table service restaurants nowadays. But anyways, and no, they were not Oscar Mayer wieners. Again, just to reiterate, these were truly unique hot dogs they're serving. Anyways, hope you enjoyed seeing Brandi's world famous hot dogs and kind of my review on it. I know this will be a little bit of a shorter video, but I know some of mine have been a little bit longer recently, coming off the heels of Myrtle Beach. So, you're welcome for a little shorter one here. But anyways, if you did like this video, I encourage you to give it a like on YouTube, and of course, subscribe. If you like to see more content like this, again, the goal of the channel is to cover stuff, events, attractions, unique restaurants and unique stores in and around the Atlanta, Georgia area and beyond. So of course, please subscribe if that interests you. And of course, leave a comment. Have you been here before? Do you like Brandi's world famous hot dogs? Do you have a hot dog place near where you live that you think might be superior for being the world's best hot dog? Leave that comment, and, I'd like to hear from you. Anyways, again, thank you very much for watching this video. I thoroughly enjoyed making it and having a great lunch. But anyways, hope you have a great day, and God bless.